There is an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where the character of Rosa gets a dog, and she has this great little moment where she's like, I would never understand why people are so obsessed with their pets until I got a stupid little pet of my own. That is me. I am not a pet person, but do you know what? That little rascal downstairs, Willow, I love that little rascal to bits. She is the silliest, cutest little dog that I have ever met, and I would lay down my life for Willow. And because of my sudden turn to loving pets, apparently, what has happened to me? I thought I just kind of popped into my head while I was trying to think of an idea for the next kind of silly, chaotic tier list video. What about musical theatre pets? I've stretched the definition of the word pet, but we have anything slightly animalistic and looked after by another character in a show. That is what I have determined as a pet in a musical. So these aren't all dogs. There's a plant as well. So, I mean, a plant can be a pet if you want it to be. So we have a lovely tier list here. So from Audrey 2 to Toto, who is the best musical theatre pet? But if you haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Ellie. I talk about theatre. I am the most chaotic theatre person on the internet, if you can't already tell. I do reviews, I do video essays, I do this. And if any of that sounds interesting to you, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out, it helps out the channel. But let's look at this tier list. So, we have 4 tiers. I decided to lower the tiers a bit because I felt like these guys could fit into 4 tiers a little bit neatly than my usual, like, 5. So we have the bestest pets. These are the creme de la creme of pet. They are the goodest, most loyal. They always have your back. They are giving you unconditional love to a T. They are the bestest pets. Man's best friend. Very good it's still a very good pup. That is a very, very good pup, a very good pet. We love them. They're going to give you loads of cuddles. Maybe every now and then they don't have your back or something, but on the whole, they are very good pets. Then going 1 tier down, we have Naughty. You know, they're a little bit of a silly goober sometimes. I mean, if I was describing Willow, silly goober is the word I would use. The 2 words I would use. I can't count. Are they reckon a few things here and there? Maybe. Are they not the most loyal pet? But, you know, they're your pets, and you love them anyway, even if they are a little bit naughty sometimes. And then the bottom tier is bad. Oh, this is a misbehaving pet. This pet is pissing all over the carpet. They are beyond naughty. Their naughtiness knows no bounds. It is not a simple case of, tut, 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 go to your basket. It is a case of, this pet is going to murder me. And talking of murder, let's get into our first pet. Because of course this one went to the top of the list. It's Audrey 2. Now, Audrey 2, I really want to make a case for Audrey 2. Because it's not Audrey 2's fault. You know, they come from outer space. They know what they want to eat. And is that a shame for the entire human race? Yes, but you know what? You can't blame them. Maybe if Symeon was a little bit less receptive to, you know, feeding this plant blood, maybe we'd all be fine. But I don't know. I feel like yeah, I want to try and make a case to put Audrey 2 in naughty, but I think he's just bad. He calls himself bad. It literally in the film. He's a big green mother from outer space and he's bad. He knows what he is. He's self-reflective like that. So unfortunately, if you want an Audrey 2 as a pet, I wouldn't do that. You're gonna be eaten. You're gonna be nom, 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 very tasty for that plant. I mean, look at those teeth. Look at those chompers. Damn. Bruiser? Now, Bruiser is very loyal. What is the first thing we see Bruiser doing at the start of Legally Blonde? She runs in and warns all the Delta New girls that Elle is in danger of not having a good outfit for her date. Bruiser is the most loyal dog to ever loyal. His loyalty knows no bounds. He is well behaved. He is good. He looks damn fine in pink. And you know what? I think he's gotta be a bestest pet. I mean, I feel like he is like the pinnacle. He is the top of the list. Bruiser knows what he is meant to do. He knows the assignment. He is the bestest pet you will ever see. And you would be lucky if you were Elwoods to have such a loyal pet like Bruiser. The cats from Cats. I didn't really want to pick one cat, so I've just said all of them, and I'm going to generalize it. I mean, if I do return to this list, maybe I can separate the cats. Maybe Mr. Mistopheles would be a better house cat than Gus the theatre cat. Unless you live in a theatre. Is it Gus the theatre cat? I'm pretty sure it's Gus the theatre cat. Or is he the train cat? I haven't seen Cats in a long enough time to know the differences between the cats. Look, these aren't your typical house cats. They're strays. And, you know, cats, you know, are very cute. They're going to get up at the top of this list for being cute. Their cuteness knows no bounds. But cats are mean. We love cats. But they don't love you. If you provide them food, they will deal with you. But I feel like the cats in Cats, they probably wouldn't really want to be house cats. I feel like the cats in Cats would probably be a little bit naughty. They'd be dancing all over the place. They would be meowing at 1 a.m. They would be annoying you. They would be dancing on those kitchen surfaces and pushing over those cups, and I feel like there is a point where you would kick poor Grisabilla out and she would have to sing Memory, and I don't know, but you know, they are lovable in their own right, but they're a little bit scampish. Those cheeky little scamps. Donkey. Donkey. He is a noble steed. He is there for you. He knows what you need, even if you don't necessarily want it from him. You know, he's a bit overbearing. He's a bit annoying sometimes. He's not going to win the cutest points ever. He's probably not going to be the bestest pet. But, I mean, if anyone out of this lot is very good, it is Donkey. Donkey is going to be there for you when you need him. He is your friend to the end. And whether he is always the bestest, I don't know. But he is going to help you fight that dragon. He's going to rescue the princess. He's going to slap some sense into you at the most important moment. He has all the qualities of a good pet, a good friend even. He may even go beyond the pet tier list, but you know, I feel like for now, he is very good. He's a very good pet. I put the fish from Amelie on here. I don't know why. Especially because the version I have on here is the UK version, where like he gets like 3 lines of dialogue. But you know what? He's he works for the show. I mean, if we're talking about the American version, a man comes out in a giant fish head and keeps making fun of Amelie's mum. And they have a little song and dance together. It's very cute. And then the UK one, he just kind of jumps out of his fishbowl because he gets so annoyed and gets so worn down by Amelie's mother. God, this musical is so dark when you actually start to talk about it. I mean, I feel like it's between these two. He's not bad, and he's not the bestest pet. I mean, I don't think the bestest pet would, you know, he may be the world's best pet, but I don't see if I agree with that. Is it naughty to jump out of your fishbowl? Yes. It's very naughty to jump out your fishbowl right in the middle of your mother's lesson when she's trying to teach you valuable things. You're distracting from the lesson, Fluffy. Fluffy, you're distracting from the lesson. You're going in naughty. That's how I'm justifying it. Another character who barely has any influence, I guess I will use the word, on the show that they're from, Gary the Snail. Gary the Snail comes in at the start of Act 1, goes meow, and then isn't seen again. Gary the Snail comes in at the start of Act 2, SpongeBob screams at Gary, and then he goes away again, and he comes back at the end. Gary the Snail, you know, it's not very loyal of Gary to disappear during SpongeBob's most important moment. The town of Bikini Bottom could be destroyed at any moment, Gary, and you're not by SpongeBob's side? You're not climbing that volcano with him? Sandy and Patrick, you know, they're the friends, but you're the pet. You're meant to be loyal. If Bruiser could do it, why can't you, Gary? Naughty. You're going in naughty. Where were you? I know I've used a photo from the show, but I couldn't find a good photo of Gary from the musical. But if we're talking about the show, the actual like TV show, Gary would probably be higher. But his influence in the musical, he didn't help SpongeBob one bit, and that's not loyal. And I like my pets to be loyal. Puxatawny Phil. I wish I had the life of Puxatawny Phil. All he needs to do, come out, get whispered to by a man, and then he gets to sleep for like the rest of the year. Like he has one job. So where would we put Buster? I mean, he's very good at his job. He's very good at his job. He always predicts very well. Yeah, I'm putting him very good. He's a weird inclusion on this list, but I'm putting Puxatawny feeling very good for pet. I feel like if I didn't, the people of Puxatawny would probably get mad at me. So yeah. Sandy the Sandworm. Now you may look at this and you may say, oh, bad. But I feel like you may be underestimating Sandy the Sandworm. Because Sandy, you know, he may kind of love the taste of ghosts, you know? He may just want on those tasty ghosts. But in Beetlejuice and the Maitlands and Lydia as well, and also everyone else's time of need, do you know who's there? Sandy the Sandworm. I think Sandy is very good. I think Sandy is very, very good. You know, there may be points in time where Sandy is a little bit naughty. You know, it's just goofy, silly little things from Sandy the Sandworm. But if you need Sandy the Sandworm, if you need to eat Juno to stop Lydia from being pushed into dying early, that's the plot of Beetlejuice the musical, yes. Then she'll be there. What gender is Sandy the Sandworm? I actually don't know. Sandy the Sandworm, non-binary icon. I think Sandy the Sandworm is very good. It can't be the bestest because of some little tiny bits of naughtiness here and there, but once you've trained Sandy, you can go on the best rides of your life on her wormy back. Yes. The other Sandy on this tier list, because I thought it was very funny, is Sandy from Annie. Sandy from Annie. I mean, if anyone is giving Bruiser a run for their money, it's probably Sandy. I mean, then again, what does Sandy actually do in the musical Annie? Because Annie gets rich. I feel like I haven't seen Annie in a long enough time to properly judge this one. I'm going to put you in very good, because I don't know. No. Sven? Now, if we were talking loyalty, what is more loyal than sticking by your best friend during the hardest time of his life? What is more loyal than that? What is more loyal than that? Sven has so much about him, you know. He's better than people. And there is a key reason why he is better than people. And that's because he will stick by Kristoff till the very end. You know what? When Kristoff is far away from the Kingdom of Arendelle and needs to go and save Anna and Elsa, who is there? Who is there to help Kristoff in his time of need, to help other people in their time of need? I think the fact that, you know, the one action from Sven is like a rolling ball down a hill. It's rolled down. It's a rolling ball of good faith and goodwill and good things happening. I think Sven is the other bestest pet. But then again, I feel like Bruiser needs his own tier. This is the Bruiser. This is the Bruiser tier. The Bruiser tier is above, and then there's bestest pets, and then there's very good. I'm changing the rules. Because I feel like they're above very good, but they're not Bruiser. They're not Bruiser. Not Bruiser. Bruiser is in his own little lobby. You know, Bruiser is the best one. And finally, to end out this really chaotic tier list, my God, where's this idea come from? Is Toto. Toto's just kind of along for the ride. He's not bad. You know, not bad. He's there. He's doing things. Toto, you know, he barks at things, and he's a typical dog, and he's cute. Toto, you know, is he the most helpful in the situation in The Wizard of Oz? No, not really. But I don't think he's naughty. I think he's probably the very bottom. The very bottom of very good. He's a good pup. He's a good pupper. And you know what? His loyalty will know no bounds. He will be loyal to Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the other one, the lion. That's the one. Will he help out much? No. But I mean, at least it's better than Gary's presence in the SpongeBob musical. And this is our tier list. Did it change structure a little bit halfway through? Yes. And would I now, looking at this, probably move Donkey up to bestest pets? Yes. I feel like this is fair. This is fair. This is the tier list. This is the tier list now. What do you think? Who would you put at top of your list? Who's the musical theatre pet that you want the most? Mine's Bruiser. Why wouldn't you want Bruiser? Bruiser is the obvious answer in this situation. Are there any pets that I forgot? Let me know, and I'll rank them in the comments, or do a sequel. I don't know. If you did enjoy this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps the channel. Here's some links on the screen right now to some other videos, and a link to my Instagram if you want to drop me a follow over there. But that's it for me today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!